Hello everyone, welcome to my channel cardiomohua.com. I am Dr. Mohua Roy, consultant pediatric cardiologist from Kolkata, India. Today I would like to discuss about safe pediatric practice in the background of COVID-19. This is the second part of the same topic. In my previous talk, I have already covered how to continue your office practice safely, what are the routine immunization protocol right now, and how to take care of sterilization procedure. Now, in this part, I would like to cover how to attend delivery room, issues related to breastfeeding, and ongoing care of newborn and discharge policies. And if possible, I would like to also cover what are the different cardiac manifestation of COVID-19 in pediatric patient and what are the strategies we are taking in our hospital. First strategy in delivery room. If you know the COVID status of the mother, then it's fine. If you know you are dealing with a case of COVID positive mother, then now at present you are quite geared that you need full PPE. But if you don't know the COVID status, then also take it as positive. But I would like to draw your attention on the next point, that always remember one negative RT-PCR is not sufficient. So at this point, that is the mid of the pandemic, it is better to take all patients as positive and take care of yourself. Now this is the present scenario. Our labor room and OT is looking like that, and it might be, you may think it's like a zombie world or it like a alien world, but what to do? We have to accept that. Yes, really, it's heartbreaking. Each and every picture is giving a story of very painful story. A mother cannot kiss her baby, but we have to accept and we have to act properly and wisely right now. So newborn with COVID positive mother. Till now, after about 6 to 8 months, we are not sure is there any vertical transmission that mother can transmit the baby across placenta or not. Is there any proof of vaginal secretion of COVID? Is there any proof of breast milk secretes COVID? We are not sure. So a few weeks back or a month back, the protocol or the recommendation was like that. Ideally, baby should be kept on isolation 6 feet away and only express breast milk was recommended. And do the COVID test as early as possible so that you can see is there any possibility of vertical transmission or not. But WHO has changed its stand on breastfeeding protocol very recently. And nowadays, now the recommendation is that COVID positive mother should get opportunity to breastfeed her baby. So right now the protocol is that even COVID positive mother should breastfeed directly from her breast. Because the positive thing is that even if the mother is COVID positive, she is secreting large amount of immunoglobulin A. So it might be protective for her baby. There is some exception. If the mother is very ill, is on ventilator, then only there is a scope of express breast milk. So keep it in mind that WHO is recommending COVID positive mother should feed her baby. Every recommendation is associated with lots of guideline. There is also guideline that before feeding, the mother should wash her hand, wear gloves, wear face masks, and definitely, if possible, full PPE, not full PPE kind of thing, but gown should be recommended. Then what is the discharge policy? If you encounter such a situation where the mother needs ongoing care, but the baby is negative, then you can discharge that baby to father or any healthy caregiver. If positive, baby is positive, then also if asymptomatic, then no need of keeping that baby in your hospital. The problem is problem if there is a baby who needs ongoing care due to prematurity or other elements, as well as he or she is positive. Then you need special care, special team, and definitely a different NICU setup, because you cannot mix up COVID positive newborn with COVID negative newborn. But fortunately, these newborn who are unfortunately positive cannot transmit this infection to the adult. There is very little chance of transmission from newborn to other. And vaccination policy, I have already dealt this issue in my previous video, but anyway, you should give basic immunization like BCG, OPV, hepatitis B before discharge this type of patient from your care. And what are the cardiac manifestation of COVID? It's a different topic. I have covered this topic in a separate video. Anyway, you can have large number of KD patient, or there may be multisystemic inflammatory disorder, or there may be myocarditis. All pediatricians are excellent in diagnosis of KD as well as treatment of KD. But I would like to mention here, please have a good echocardiography, because there is higher chance of coronary involvement, early and extensive. And definitely nowadays we all are quite geared about multisystemic inflammatory disease entity. Here also I would like to mention that IVIG is life-saving, so you may think early to give IVIG. And you may encounter a situation where you may have a myocarditis-like features. Here, along with other inflammatory marker, you may order for like that of troponin I, T, and other cardiac marker. You need to remember, you may not get RT-PCR positive in this case. If you have facilities of antibody test, you may order. So what we are doing in our hospital nowadays, we are looking like that of astronauts inside OPD, inside our echo room, OT, everywhere. Yes, we are looking different. You can appreciate even our corridor, we are maintaining social distancing. So you all know that we in Eastern region, we are the biggest pediatric cardiac facility. But COVID has changed us. Now we are doing our OPD only by appointment basis with limited number of patients with full PPE, and trying to give report as early as possible, changing gloves, cleaning echo probes, cleaning stethoscope in between two patients. If patient needs emergency care like that of if a baby is blue, that is cyanotic spell, needs stenting or BT-shunt, then we are taking this patient as positive and doing that procedure. Like that, if we are having a baby with a pulmonary stenosis, aortic stenosis, coarctation of aorta, which needs urgent ballooning, then we are doing that case, and we are taking care of that baby like that of positive. If not, the baby can wait, then we are doing COVID, TrueNAT or RT-PCR, and if negative, then admitting those patients. So life should go on. We are doing our job, we are taking care, we are doing each and everything, but in a different way. So knowledge is power, and you should continue your study, because each and every day recommendations are changing. But definitely you need to take care of yourself. Thank you. If you want to know more, you can directly contact me. Thank you.